Welcome to Domain 2, Section 2.2, AI Risk Identification. In this session, we will look at why AI risk is always contextual, how the risk management lifecycle applies, the steps for identifying AI risk, and a well-known top 10 list of security risks for language model applications. Why does this matter beyond the exam? You can only manage the risks you have actually identified. Knowing how to surface AI risk systematically lets you catch problems hiding inside tools you already use, and to speak a common language with both the business and the security team about what could go wrong. Let's start with a foundational truth. Risk is contextual, never floating in a vacuum. To manage AI risk, you must understand the full context of how the AI is used, whether that is across an entire hiring process, at one stage of a digital supply chain, or simply when employees use everyday productivity tools. The risk also keeps shifting. Early adopters can be blindsided when a system produces harmful content, leaks private information, or gets attacked. And as the technology and its attackers evolve, the nature of the risk changes right along with them. To handle both the technical risks and the risks to human rights and reputation, the familiar risk management lifecycle still applies, giving you a flexible, repeatable process that was never unique to AI. The first stage of that cycle is identification, and for AI, it begins with accurately inventorying where AI is actually used, because people often have no idea AI is baked into the tools around them. Here is a concrete danger. Imagine a recruitment assistant that is not properly walled off from a public-facing support assistant. A clever attacker could ride that connection to pull staff members' personal data straight out of the system. Poor separation turns a small oversight into a serious breach. Identifying AI risk follows a clear sequence of steps. Map out the mission and objectives of the AI program. Determine which products and services deliver that mission. Identify the assets, like technology, processes, vendors, and data, that are vital to delivering them. Establish an AI value chain that links it all together. And finally, assess the impact AI could have. Working through loss event scenarios this way reveals how each risk would affect your objectives. Because AI applications are software at their core, a respected security community publishes a top 10 list of the most important risks for language model applications and many of these echo-familiar cybersecurity threats. Let me walk the highlights. Prompt injection, where crafted input hijacks the model's behavior. Sensitive information disclosure, where personal data leaks out through the model. Supply chain risk, from tampered or outdated third-party components. And data and model poisoning, where the training data is deliberately corrupted. The list continues with more. Improper output handling, where unvalidated outputs flow into other systems. Excessive agency, where the model gains too much power to act on its own. System prompt leakage, where the hidden instructions guiding the model expose secrets. Vector and embedding weaknesses in retrieval-based systems. Misinformation from confident hallucinations. And unbounded consumption, where excessive use leads to denial of service, financial loss, or even theft of the model itself. Let's bring it all together. AI risk is contextual. So identification starts by understanding how and where AI is used, and by inventorying it thoroughly, then working through a structured set of steps from mission to impact within the risk management lifecycle. And because AI is software, a recognized top 10 list of language model risks, from prompt injection and poisoning to misinformation and unbounded consumption, gives you a ready checklist of what to watch for. You now know how to surface AI risk systematically. Every important topic and idea from this session is covered in the multiple choice questions on RooCloud.com. Before you move on to the next session, work through the chapter-wise questions there, because that top 10 list is exactly the kind of material that rewards active recall. Practice first, and then move forward with confidence. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.